Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Today tastes like a home game, like a huddle. Tastes like we're bringing the heat, and like a front row seat. Today tastes like we're a team, and it never tasted this good.
When I came back to school this year, I brought my bank with me, and the student checking account at First American National Bank was perfect for me. No monthly fees and no minimum balance, and I can manage my money right from the app. I can do all my banking with text messaging if I want, and I can deposit a check just by taking a photo. It's that easy at FAMB.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
My bank followed me to college.
I took my bank to college with me.
I took my bank to college with me.
It's that easy at First American National Bank.
Two dribbles off the right side, goes to work and lays it in. There's a nice move underneath. Layup is good. As the shot denied. Does it go up and throws it down? There's a three-pointer from a corner. It's good. Kiss off the glass. Goes for three and he buries it. One step back, puts it up and buries it.
Good evening and Roll Tribe ICC fans as we are coming to you live from the Davis Event Center where tonight your 1-0 ICC Indians will face the 1-0 Northeast Tigers in this non-conference matchup on the ICC Sports Network. Hello everyone, I'm Jeremy Kennedy and I'm being joined by Mr. Jim Ingram here in the ICC Alumni Association and Foundation broadcast booth for the Davis Ford pregame show. Jim, it's only the second game of the year, and we already have a very big matchup between these two rivals tonight.
No doubt about it, Jeremy. Glad to be with you here tonight. As you mentioned, Northeast against ICC should be a great game. By the way, you're 1-0. You had our girls win the other night. I'm proud of you. Of course, our girls on the road tonight at Northeast. You're listening to the boys' games tonight. Big game tonight. Both teams 1-0 coming into this game. Of course, we had a good win Monday night against Mississippi Delta. This should be a very entertaining game tonight.
Always is when these two teams get together. ICC Sports Information Director Adam Gore had a chance to catch up with men's basketball coach Grant Payne and two players, Deshaun Berry and Fred Cleveland Jr., to talk about the start of the season here on the Davis Ford pregame show.
All right, Deshaun, season getting ready to start just around the corner. Talk about how excited you are.
I'm so excited. We've been working really hard, and we just tired of playing each other every day. We're ready to get in the season and get some wins and hopefully go for the main goal.
Well, let's just talk about getting ready for the season. You've been practicing. You've had some scrimmages to start with. Talk about how practice is going. What's kind of focus on practice?
Practice is very competitive. Every day we challenge each other. We try to bring the best out of each other every day. Coach is on us hard every single day from the summertime to now, and that's a long time of just.
Yeah, and you had some preseason games. Talk about how those went.
Our preseason went good. We went 4-1. We did real good. We should have won. We should have went 5-0. We did real good. We just getting our chemistry together. We started playing as a team now, and pretty much basically as a family. Basically.
All right, well, let's just talk about freshman last year. Technically a freshman this year, but a sophomore this year. What was the biggest thing you learned as a freshman going into this season?
The biggest thing I learned is to stay calm and just stay in the moment and not try to do too much and just let the game come to me and have fun. That's the biggest goal, is to have fun. And
now as that sophomore, your leadership, what are you trying to help your freshmen realize this early on?
Have fun and not to, think the game too much. It's still high school mentality and little kids. Since you've been playing this game since you was a kid, man, and just have fun. That's it.
All right, and the last question: how many? What's your expectations? Not how many wins, but what's your expectations on the season?
My expectation is for us to pretty much just wipe everybody off the board and just go after everybody, not back down from nobody, and just win all the time.
All right, Fred, just got out of the Meet the Indians, man. That was a great atmosphere. Just talk about your impression of ICC. You being from Chicago, what's your impression of ICC so far?
Oh, man, I love it here. You know, it seems family-based. Coach Pay came and got me out of nowhere. They never heard of school before. As soon as I got here, he made me feel as a family, part of the family. I didn't bump heads with anybody, came in. Everybody just, you know, gelled so perfectly. And it's like we just hoping to get ready for this year.
All right, let's just talk about getting ready for the year. How's practice been going for you?
Practice has been great. Competitive. You know, everybody's fighting 1 through 5 every day. We got a pretty deep team. There's no set players for anything. I'm glad for what we have. We're very unselfish, and we're just together. Like everybody is focused on one goal, and we're playing like it.
Gotcha. Now you had some preseason games as well. Kind of big a jump from high school to junior college. So just talk about the style of play, and how you guys did in those preseason games.
Oh, preseason, man, we did very well. We surprised ourselves. You know, we coming in. You always got high expectations for yourself, but when you starting to actually get toward closer and closer, it makes us more hungry and know that we can get to where we want to. Preseason, I think we finished 4-1. Could have been 5-0, but you know how games go. Can't win them all.
Absolutely, man. Well, you kind of talked about expectations there for a second. Talk about the expectations for yourself and then also the team this season.
For the team, our biggest goal is to get to state, win the state championship, win our conference, get to Hutch, and see what we can do from there. Me personally, I would say is getting back to the Division I level. Try to become an All-American both on and off the court, and just, you know, help my teammates get in better positions. And that's my personal goal.
Well, man, appreciate your time and good luck this season.
Thank you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Why didn't you answer your phone?
You're not going to believe what just... You bought a Coca-Cola with 0 sugar?
Yeah. Why?
Come on, it has 0 sugar.
Yep. And it's delicious.
I don't believe it.
Just try something new. You'll love it.
This does taste great.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part, that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel, the high-tech touch.
Welcome back to the Davis Ford pregame show as we are a little more than 2 minutes away from the First American National Bank opening tip between your ICC Indians and the Northeast Tigers. Let's take a look at tonight's Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works starting lineups. First for the visiting Tigers.
Thank you, Jeremy. Northeast starts tonight. Kylan Blackman, the 6'3 freshman from Oxford, Mississippi. Ken Lewis, the other guard, sophomore, 6 foot from Olive Branch Center Hill High School. Jalen Rice, the 6'2 freshman from Madison Central High School. Zeke Cook, 6'6 freshman from Starkville High School. And Josh Mitchell, the 6'7 freshman from Tupelo, Mississippi.
And now for your ICC Indians.
And, of course, we just heard the interview with Fred Cleveland. He starts tonight, the 5'10 sophomore from Chicago, Illinois. Tyrone Mosley, another 6'5 sophomore from Chicago, Illinois, starts for the Indians tonight. Hunter Stacy, the 6'3 sophomore from Bakersfield. Walter Hamilton, the 6'9 sophomore from Potts Camp. And Rock Robinson, the 6'6 freshman from Pontotoc High School.
ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination, and Coach Grant Payton hopes he has some winning combination and one put together tonight against the Northeast Tigers. Of course, the Indians coming off a 70-45 win over Mississippi Delta earlier this week. Northeast comes in after blowing out Bevel State in Boonville, 105-54, as we're closing in on the national anthem and the starting lineups. Not going to be the same kind of intensity maybe you'd expect from this one in January or February, but these two teams get together, Jim, it's awfully good.
No doubt about it. It's a rival game, Jeremy. Like I said, it's early November, but it should be a great game tonight. Crowds slowly coming in. We're impressed by the crowd tonight.
We'll send it down to the floor and have the national anthem.
Dr. J. Allen is the president of Clearwater Community College. Kerry Ball Williamson is the athletic director. Dr. Ricky Ford is Northeast president, and Kent Ferris is the athletic director. ICC's basketball staff includes Grant Payne, the head coach, and Ed Bozeman, assistant coach. On Northeast basketball staff are Court Wright, the head coach, and Kyle Morris, the assistant. At halftime tonight, ICC will recognize and honor the 2021 softball team. Mississippi Association of Community Colleges regular season state champions. They received their rings prior to tonight's recognition. At this time, we'd like to ask everyone to please stand and remove all hats and caps for the playing of our national anthem. National anthem is done. We'll have a look at these two teams and their starting lineups in just a moment. Send it now back down to the floor. And his assistant, Kyle Morris. A freshman from Oxford, Mississippi, standing 6'3", number 1, Tyler Blackman. A sophomore from Olive Branch, standing 6 foot tall, number 2, Ken Lewis. From Madison, freshman, standing 6'2", number 4, Jalen Rice. From Charlotte, a freshman standing 6'6", number 10, Zeke Cook. And from Tupelo, a freshman standing 6'7", number 15, Josh Mitchell.
Blackman, Ken Lewis, Jalen Rice, Zeke Cook, Josh Mitchell for the Northeast Tigers, Fred Cleveland Jr., Tyron Mosley, Hunter Stacy, Walter Hamilton, Rock Robinson for the Indians. Tigers in their traditional road blacks, Indians in their home whites. We are going to have a good one here tonight for you. Walter Hamilton will jump it for the Indians. Zeke Cook will jump it for the Tigers. Tip is in the air. We are underway. Ball controlled by the Northeast Tigers. It'll be Jalen Rice, the sophomore, who will run the point for Northeast. and the Indians opening up in a man-to-man defense. Coach Pate wants to extend that man-to-man against the Northeast Tigers, who like to get up and down the floor. Cook, jumper left side from the elbow. That one missed everything. Blackman able to corral it. Shot clock at 5. Tigers got to put it up, and Cook on the floor and fouled with 1 on the shot clock before a shot clock violation.
Got bailed out, Jeremy, and tough play there. We got a foul. I believe it was on number 14 of the Indians.
It's going to be on Walter Hamilton, and Zeke Cook will be at the line shooting 2. It's an experienced Northeast club. Of course, COVID obviously changes everybody's roster really at all levels. The Northeast club brings back a lot of players. Cook, one of the better low post scorers for this Tigers club a year ago, as he's unable to connect on his first free throw. Second one does rattle home, and the Tigers strike first. It'll lead it 1-0. It'll be Fred Cleveland Jr. Good matchup with Jalen Rice tonight at that point guard spot. Tigers going to extend the man-to-man themselves. 3 from the top of the key. That one off the mark and rebounded by Blackman. That was Hunter Stacy who pulled the trigger. And now the 3 right side is no good. Tipped around, controlled by Tyron Mosley, who was, Jim, the leading scorer for the Indians in the season opener. Had 20 points and certainly need him to play well tonight.
No doubt about it. We had 3 guys in double figures in the first game. Need that again tonight, Jeremy.
Good dip inside, but tipped around. Now Robinson, the pump fake, drives inside. Contact, no whistle, but it's out of bounds and will stay with the Indians. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Of course, the Indians, coached by Grant Pate, assisted by Eric Bozeman. The Indians trying to climb their way back towards the top in what is not the North Division this year. Going to roll everybody into just one division. 3 right side, no good. That one pinned up against the glass and rebounded by the Tigers. The Blackman, step back long 2-pointer, no good. And a good rebound by Walter Hamilton, and the Indians are going to push in the front court. Left side, Robinson fires from 3. That one no good. And it'll roll out of bounds and be Tigers basketball.
Jeremy, we're shooting a lot of shots from outside. Try to get the ball inside. Try to get an easy basket, get some rhythm going.
Yeah, I think both these teams, obviously we talked about just the rivalry. You know, these 2 teams are really excited about it, and sometimes that leads to some bad basketball to start.
No doubt about it.
I think both teams are kind of feeling some anxiousness and maybe some nerves as we're coming up on 2 minutes gone by here in this one. We've got a simple free throw, and that's it. 1-0 Tigers. 3 on its way by Ken Lewis is good. Nice dribble drive and a kick to Lewis, and the Tigers lead it 4-0. Stacy now to Robinson. A weave out front. Stacy going to drive inside amongst the trees. It was blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians. It's a really athletic group underneath for the Tigers, and those driving lanes not going to be very easy to navigate tonight for the Indians.
Well, Jeremy, I like what we did. Ran a little weave out front, got inside, had a chance for an easy shot underneath. They made a good block.
Nice out of bounds play, and there's the kiss off the glass by Walter Hamilton. He gets the Indians on the board. It's 4-2. Really well executed out of bounds play by Coach Pate, Coach Bozeman drawing that up. Now back the other way, Lewis 1-on-1, fadeaway jump shot, good off the glass. Ken Lewis with 5 of his team's first 6 points. Tigers lead it by 4.
And that's good man-to-man defense. He just jumped over Hunter Stacy, made a good shot.
Robinson with it left side, and we've got a whistle and a foul. It's going to be an offensive foul on Robinson.
Is it okay if I tell you I don't agree with that call?
Yeah, there's a lot of contact there, but I'm with you. I don't think that warranted a charge. But it will give the Indians a chance to set up some backcourt pressure. Going with the 1-2-2. They'll have Mosley at the front of it, and certainly just designed to slow down the Tigers. It's tipped. It does result in a turnover. Stacy, alley-oop. It's not there, and then there's a foul underneath. Boy, disappointing. You can't capitalize there trying to go to the alley-oop with Mosley, and a nice play there by Jalen Rice, and it's going to be the 3rd team foul against the Indians. That one going to go against Mosley.
I got Mosley, Hamilton at 1. You got, who else you got on the other one, on the third? I don't have it right now.
Going to be on, well, there's a 3 from the right side wing. That's Kylan Blackman. So second 3 made by the Tigers, and now it's a 9-2 lead for Northeast. Now Cleveland going to pull up from 15 left side. Jumper's good. Fred Cleveland Jr., you heard in the pregame talking to Adam. He's got a lot of high expectations for his team this year, and certainly need him to be a dynamic player at that point guard spot. Left side, Cook can't get it to go. Battle underneath, and there's going to be an offensive foul against Northeast. That's going to be against number 15, Josh Mitchell. That'll be the first foul on the Tigers. It comes at the 16-16 mark. And we're going to get our first substitution of the night for the Tigers. It'll be number 35, Cameron Jones, 6'8", 225-pounder out of Memphis, Tennessee, Southwind High School. Shot no good for the Indians. Blackman will rebound it. Now Tigers are going to try to push up the floor. And that's going to be a traveling call. Stephen Gentry, number 3, also checking in. I missed that a moment ago. He checked in, and he just turned the basketball over. The freshman out of Cincinnati, Ohio. So you got a couple of Chicago natives for the Indians, a Cincinnati player for the Tigers. Both these teams kind of branching out from the 5-county area.
North. 9-4. Northeast leading by 5 here with 15:45 left in the first half.
Well, after Mosley was turned away at the rim, it was pulled down by Zeke Cook, and he steps out of bounds. Letting some contact go underneath, but not really letting it go out front. Kind of the nature of the freedom of movement basketball that can be a little frustrating and makes it for some inconsistent officiating. And they're going to reset the shot clock to 20 seconds. That's the stoppage in play. So Cleveland will inbound it. Indians staying with their 5 underneath. Nice pass to Robinson, and Robinson able to lay it in. So that's twice. The Indians have gotten one past the Tigers on the inbounds. It's 9-6 Northeast. Gentry now had it knocked away by Cleveland. Transition opportunity, one-on-one, left hand, no good. Rebounded by the Tigers. Gentry going to push ahead. Left side, Blackman. Spins, hangs, jump shot, good. Kylan Blackman with 5 points to tie his teammate Ken Lewis for team lead. A 4-point swing, and the Tigers lead by 5.
You're right, Jeremy. They're all 5 good athletes on the floor right now. 11-6 Northeast, 15 minutes left in the first half.
Stacy underneath, and there's a foul going up as Walter Hamilton will go to the line to shoot 2. And you mentioned it earlier about the Indians kind of running the weave out front, settling for too many shots early, but last couple of possessions, driving it to the basket, now finding themselves at the free throw line.
No doubt. Get some easy shots here.
So it will be Hamilton at the line. First one is good. 6'9" sophomore, Potts Camp, Mississippi. One of those guys got to start in the opener. Scored 2 points. Got them both at the free throw line this trip.
He's doubled his amount. He's already got 4 points here
there
in the
you go.
First half.
Good sign for him as he has 4 of the 8 for ICC. It's an 11-8 lead for the Northeast Tigers. Gentry, left side, and boy, Hangs couldn't get it to go down. Good defense by Hamilton, but then a loose ball comes right down to Hobart Grayson. And Grayson will lay it in. So some loose balls going the way of the Tigers that have cost ICC early. And now underneath is Hamilton, lost the ball, and it's going to be another turnover. Pushing it up ahead. Nice job by Robinson to knock it out of bounds. Good hustle play there. And it will stay Northeast basketball. 14:24 to play in this one. And over in Booneville, it's the Northeast Lady Tigers ahead of the ICC Lady Indians 13-7 with 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. So something to keep an eye on, and we will throughout the night. Blackman with an elbow jump shot, good. Just rises and knocks it down. He's got 7. Blackman from Oxford, where I live. I saw him play in high school. Really good player, had a good year for the Tigers. He's poised to break out this year. Indians got to bottle him up, though, as we get Ryan Steen, number 5, in for the Indians tonight. Robinson, Good dish inside to Steen. Goes up amongst the trees. No, but Robinson able to tip it in. Robinson has 4 points, 15-10, as we seesaw back and forth in the first half.
Also, Deshaun Berry checked in for the Indians.
And Berry, one of the guys you heard from with Adam in the pregame. 15 on the shot clock. Rice inside and knocked away by Steen. Good man-to-man defense as we get a substitution for the Indians. Kayvon Pearson, number 11, and then Zeke Cook and Josh Mitchell check back in for the Tigers. Shot clock will reset to 20 seconds, 13 minutes, 33 seconds to go in this first half, and we're going to have a little conversation as Steen and Mitchell trying to vie for position. It'll be Mitchell. And an offensive foul. Good job by the Indians there defensively.
Jeremy, I believe that's Mitchell's second foul now here early in the ball game.
Yeah, it is going to get Mitchell over to the bench. Cam Smith, number 22, will check in for the Tigers. And so you're right. Now we're even in the foul category, 3 apiece. We've got a long way to go in this first half. You can already see both of these teams with a lot of intensity. Robinson now to Fred Cleveland Jr. Drives right side, trying to kick it. Now back to the top of the key. Boy, good job to avoid the travel. Offensive foul as Pearson tried to avoid it. The official says he was out of control, and it'll be the first on Pearson.
And the official has last word, but looked pretty close to being too far in the cylinder also.
Yeah, that circle obviously a big part of it. I thought Pearson got around him enough, but the official says no, and so it'll be Tiger basketball. Cook with it. Now to Smith. They get it right back to Cook. Double team, good double team by the Indians. It will leave Gentry up. It's a travel, got away with it. Hangs up, doesn't get the shot to go down. Indians get the basketball anyway, but Gentry got away with a travel. Good job by Steen.
He did, Jeremy. Good man-to-man defense by the Indians. They're down 15-10, 12:30 left in the first half.
Robinson drives right side, hangs, and another offensive foul. And you mentioned the circle. I think that right there was a play where the circle should have been the determining factor, as Robinson is going to pick up the Indians' 5th team foul, and it will be his 2nd here in the first half.
I believe you got to get them out of the game with 12:28 left in the first half.
Yeah, so the Indians are going to roll the dice. Coach Pate's going to keep him in. I think we're going to see a substitution. Daniel Mayfield, number 22, is heading to the scorer's table. My assumption is he will check in for Robinson at the next dead ball. Just want to make sure he can get through this possession without picking up that third.
Just don't foul anybody now.
15 on the shot clock. Blackman, one-on-one, pulls up just inside the three-point line. Shot no good, and there's a nice rebound by Steen. Well, this big frame, you'd expect him to be a candidate to get a lot of rebounds this year. 6'8" sophomore, 230-pounder out of Charleston. Cleveland Jr. drives, hangs, kicks. Robinson for a 3. No good. Indians just can't buy one from outside. And the rebound cleared by the Tigers. Jalen Rice going to go one-on-one with Deshaun Berry. Going to skip it now. Blackman for 3 in the corner. Rimmed out, and another rebound by Steen. Boy, that's a dangerous game to play with Blackman from the corner. Worked out for the Indians. Still only down just by 5 despite not being able to make one from outside. Cleveland Jr. going to knock one down. They're going to call it a 2, though. Say he was inside the line. So 4 points for Cleveland, but back the other way comes Jalen Rice. He can't get it to go down. Ball's loose on the floor, out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers with 11:06 to go in the first half. Well, I thought Cleveland's foot had gotten behind that line, but the official says no, so it will be just a 2-pointer for Cleveland. All 3 players who have scored for the Indians have 4 points each, and it is Daniel Mayfield who will check in for the Indians to replace Rock Robinson. Under 11 minutes to play here in this first half. Shot clock at 10.
Jeremy, we're down 15-12, and what's kept us in the game is our defense and rebounding.
Turnaround jumper by Zeke Cook, no good, and Steen just continues to own the glass. Right on cue with what you just mentioned.
Last 3 rebounds have been by Steen at 6'8", 230 can really gobble up the boards.
Cleveland kind of surveying now Mayfield. Oh, he stepped back wide open underneath, but a good play there by Brooks, who just checked in to steal that one. And so the Tigers come back the other way with it. Zeke Cook with an elbow jumper, good. First field goal for him, he's got 3 points. And it pushes the lead out to 5, coming up on 10 minutes to go in the first half.
Finally slowing it down a little bit, setting up our offense down. As you mentioned, 17-12, 10 minutes left in the first half.
Cleveland, boy, good pass, back door, nice dish underneath to Steen. They're going to wave off the basket and call a blocking foul late. Boy, the Indians just can't, that block charge has gone against them because obviously that's an easy bucket if they just let it play on.
But we got that one. That's the first blocking foul they've called. They've called about 5 charging fouls so far here in the first half.
Foul is going to be on Cam Smith, his first, team fourth, but that's one where you'd like to.
Right, we had an easy basket.
Just play on, and I thought that wasn't enough contact to call that one, but the official obviously disagreeing. So Tigers are going to get Grayson back in, number 5. Indians will inbound underneath. Shot clock at 15. Cleveland drives right side. Now to Barry. Hangs 8-footer. That one no good. And crashing in is Mayfield, but can't get it. And out of bounds, it'll go to the Northeast Tigers.
17-12, Northeast up, 9:45 left in the first half.
Well, we've seen the Indians during dead balls set up a backcourt press. This time they're just going to fall back into the half-court man-to-man. I'm telling you, I really like this matchup at the point guard spot between Cleveland and Jalen Rice. And then there's a foul out front. Going to be the 6th team foul against the Indians.
First one on Cleveland, I believe.
First one on Cleveland. And now Tyron Mosley's going to check back in for the Indians. It will sit Cleveland. Women's game, 19-11 your score. Northeast over at Bonner Arnold Coliseum, just west of here in Boonville. And now we've got a foul away from the basketball against the Tigers on the inbound. That's going to be on number 35, Cameron Jones, his second, team 5th. So we're getting pretty close to some free throw shooting in this first half.
And Mitchell and Jones, 2 of their big men, both have 2 apiece.
Yeah, that's a big factor. This Northeast club, good at the backcourt, but certainly their advantage has been the front court last couple of years. Mosley now to Mayfield. Mosley, 20 points in his season opener against Delta, trying to get a bucket here into the corner. And that's going to be traveling as Pearson dragged the pivot foot. You could kind of see that one coming. Turned down the open 3, trying to get a better shot, and unfortunately just turned it over.
And that was not professionally. I groaned on the radio because I saw him travel before you called it.
Yeah, you could see. You and I have a pretty good view. You could kind of see that coming, all the games we've seen and done over the years. So turnover gives it back to the Indians, and now we've got a foul on the drive. That was Ken Lewis trying to get around Kevon Pearson, and that's going to be the 7th team foul against the Indians. So the Tigers are at the bonus now with 9:02 to go in the half. Lewis's first free throw is no good. Rebounded by Mayfield. I want to remind you, Tommy Morgan real estate agent Rick Murphy reminds ICC fans when they are ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home, give Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9824. And there finally is the first 3 of the night. Hunter Stacy from downtown. The lid has been lifted perhaps. 17-15, Stacy's first bucket of the evening, and now good defense on the right side as Rice is going to have to throw it off of Tyron Mosley. And it's amazing what a knockdown 3 can do for your defensive intensity.
No doubt about it. Gets our fans involved also. Our good student section, they finally got going here.
We'll take a break. 8:34 left in the first half. Tigers lead by 2 on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication. Hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you.
Timeout on the floor. 8:34 to go here in this first half. Tigers lead 17-15. The Sonic of Fulton is a proud sponsor of ICC Athletics on the ICC Sports Network. It's always happy hour thanks to the Sonic app. Grab a half-price drink or slush anytime you order from the Sonic app. Tigers will inbound. It'll be Jalen Rice throwing it in right in front of Coach Grant Pate. As we've got a throng of ICC fans coming in. You mentioned it a little bit later than normal, and so crowd beginning to build even more. Good crowd here tonight for these two hated rivals, and a good block at the rim. Now Mosley's going to bring it into the front court for the Indians. And now left side, Mayfield underneath, and a lay-in good by Brian Steen, and the Indians have tied it at 17 with a 5-0 run. ICC building some momentum. They've been good defensively. Now finally able to knock down a three and get the game tied. Rice driving. That's got to be a travel.
That's gotta be travel.
He throws it back inside. Now it's stripped away, and it'll be ICC basketball. Mosley, Euro step, hang, shot no good, but he's fouled and will be at the free throw line. So some helter-skelter play, but the Indians win that possession, and it'll be a couple of free throws coming for Tyron Mosley. And we've got an officials timeout again, a full timeout. We'll take it with them, tied at 17. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small town dealership, small town prices.
High school seniors, make your plan to join us for Fall Preview Day at Itawamba Community College. Voted the #1 community college in the state 4 years in a row, come see what all ICC has to offer you and your future from faculty members within the program of your interest. Registration is open now for October the 21st and 22nd and November the 4th and 12th. Limited spots are available and they're filling up fast, so sign up today at iccms.edu/preview days. Itawamba Community College, the best start here.
Welcome back. 7:47 to go here in the first half. Game is tied at 17. And I guess they called that foul on the floor and not in the act of shooting, because the Indians are going to inbound the basketball. I thought that was clearly Mosley in the act of shooting, but the officials say on the floor. So it was a foul on Ken Lewis, his first and team sixth. As the ball comes back into the backcourt, Rice gambles, doesn't get there. Mayfield now to Stacy, right side, good three-pointer on the way by Hunter Stacy, his second three of the night. He's got 6, and for the first time, the Indians grab a lead, 20-17. Blackman back the other way, no good. Rebounded underneath by the Indians, and now ICC, who has scored 8 straight on the move. It'll be Barry. Now back out to Mosley, and the Indians will set the offense. 15 on the shot clock. And there's going to be a hand-checking call out front. Jalen Rice has been really aggressive, a good defender, but it's going to be his first, team 7th. And so now it's the bonus for the Indians at the 7:09 mark, and it will be Mosley stepping to the line. Across the way, 21-16 Northeast women ahead over ICC. So we'll keep an eye on that. The captains or the officials are going to bring the two guys together, Mosley and Rice. Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Rick Murphy reminds ICC fans when they are ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home, give Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9824. First free throw good for Mosley.
Need to get him going, Jeremy. Had 20 points first game. That's his first point of the game.
Yeah, Mosley had a really good night. He was 6 of 8 from the free throw line, so 75% coming in, now 7 of 9 on the year. Second free throw rimmed out. So 21-17 your score. Indians are going to apply some backcourt pressure. R.L. Maddox, number 12, in for the first time for the Tigers. Blackman open for three. Good. Boy, Kylan Blackman with his second three of the night.
Don't leave him open. No. He's already got 10 points.
Yeah, 10 points for him. Half the points for the Tigers. Left side, Mayfield. Well, that's a tough shot. No good. And a nice rebound by Zeke Cook. Good defense by Northeast. Maddox now to Lewis for three. That one no good. Rebounded by Blackman opposite side, but he lost it trying to go up. And the Indians able to corral it. Nice play by Walter Hamilton. Cleveland Jr. back in, drives right side, hangs, shot rejected, no call. They're going to say, I guess the defender went straight up, so back come the Tigers. Lewis, right side, got to kick it to Blackman for three in the corner, good. Kylan Blackman with his third three of the night. He's got 13, and just like that, the Tigers lead by 2.
You've got to get on Blackman. He is feeling it.
Timeout called by the Indians. We'll step aside as well. 6:04 to go first half. Tigers by 2 on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
Out of the timeout, I want to remind you to visit RewardsExtra.com to learn more about Renaissance Bank's Rewards Extra checking account that offers things like roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, over 400,000 discounts, along with Renaissance great rates and so much more. That's visit RewardsExtra.com. So, Jim, obviously got a 4-point lead, now a 2-point deficit. You said to me during the break, you're right. Kylan Blackman, and that's pretty much it that's hurting the Indians.
No doubt about it. He's hit 3 threes in the ball game. You know, we went on a little run. Hunter Stacy hit 2 threes for us to get us that lead. I think we were up by 4 at one time. Back and forth here, finally hitting some shots outside both teams.
Both teams in the bonus as well, something to keep in mind as we get closer to the end of the first half. Free throw shooting could be a big deal, and that one through the hands. And right up the floor come the Tigers. Cook hangs, shot rejected, out of bounds by Tyron Mosley. That'll get the crowd going a bit. It'll be Tiger basketball, but good transition defense by the Indians.
Jeremy, we've been solid all night in the man-to-man. Just got to stay on Blackman. Don't let him have the open three.
Well, he's got it right now in front of the Indians bench, but a good job by Mosley. I think a bigger defender will certainly affect. Step back three by Rice, no good. And rebounded there by Hamilton.
And we're doing a good job on the boards. They're not getting a lot of second chances. We're blocking out well, playing good defense.
Yeah, the Indians have pretty much owned the glass on the defensive end. Mayfield hangs again. Another tough shot. Can't get it to go down. That's 2 really tough shots by Mayfield. Transition opportunity for the Tigers. Follow-up dunk is no good. Out of bounds it goes. It'll be ICC basketball. It's been a tough night for Jalen Rice. Scoreless so far. He's been bottled up a bit, maybe a little frustrated there on that missed dunk.
No doubt about it, and Coach Wright wanted him just to put it in instead of try to highlight on the dunk, and he missed it.
So see if the Indians can keep Rice out of the scoring book. Cleveland. Now Mayfield, 12 on the shot clock. Mayfield now back out to Cleveland, 7 on the shot clock. Right side drive, hangs, left hand, no good, but a nice job to follow it by Hamilton, but he missed it. And back come the Tigers. Near side, I thought he stepped out of bounds, and they got it. Okay.
We all 3 started pointing, maybe the official saw us.
That one right in front of us. We've got the perfect angle for that, as Ken Lewis just couldn't keep his foot in bounds. And so it'll be ICC basketball. We're going to see Rodshawn Gentry, number 23, for the first time tonight for the Indians. So both teams with some blown opportunities inside. Score remains 23-21 Tigers. 4.5 minutes to go first half. Gentry, right side. With good defense by Blackman. Now Mosley, step back jumper. That one no good. Boy, some tough 2s taken by the Indians the last few possessions. Cook Elbow jump shot, no good. Nothing but white jerseys underneath. Some quick shots for the Tigers, and Indians will certainly oblige them the entire contest with those quick jump shots.
4 minutes left in the first half. 23-21, Northeast up by 2.
15 on the shot clock. Cleveland. Boy, good pass to Mosley. Offensive foul. That's a flop. It's a flop. It just is. There's no way that's a charge. That's a call that's got to get out of basketball.
And that's Mosley's second, if I'm not mistaken.
It is his second. Team 8 player control foul, so no free throws. The Tigers trying to extend their lead. We've been stuck on 23-21 couple of minutes now. Cook, nice spin move. Can't get it to go down. Good defense to recover by Hamilton after the nice drop step by Cook. So the Indians going to fire a three with Cleveland. Good! Fred Cleveland Jr. with his first three, third for the Indians. He's got 7. Well, they're going to say it's a long 2, I beg your pardon, so we're tied at 23. But then Ken Lewis comes back down the floor, and he knocks down his second 3. So the Indians now trail 26-23. Cleveland, check that, has 6, not 7. Left side, Gentry going to find her 3. He answers, and this one does count from downtown. Gentry with the Indians now third 3 of the night. His first points, tied at 26. Maddox, 1-on-1, and going to have a foul on the drive. I believe that's going to be on Gentry on the reach in. It'll be the 19th foul against the Indians. 1+1 opportunity for the Tigers. It's the second foul, or beg your pardon, first foul on Gentry as Nashawn Berry comes in to replace Hunter Stacy, and Cam Smith comes in to replace Zeke Cook for the Tigers. So 1+1, Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy reminds ICC fans that they're ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home. Give Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9820. Or 24, beg your pardon. Berry for 3, no good. And backside rebound not corralled there as it's knocked out of bounds by Gentry. I want to give you that number again. Ricky Murphy, 662-321-9824. 28-21 Lady Tigers over the Lady Indians. 2:57 to go in the first half in Boonville.
Jeremy, we're all tied up here with 2:29 left in the first half. ICC 26, Northeast men 26.
Jalen Rice, R.L. Maddox, Cam Smith, Kylan Blackman, and Ken Lewis on the floor for the Tigers. It's Cleveland, Mosley, Gentry, Steen, and Berry for the Indians. Indians have stayed in the man-to-man throughout, really extending out front. Rice inside, nice dish, but it's out of bounds. It'll be ICC basketball. Good job to converge on that dribble drive and force the turnover.
Jeremy, we've stayed in this game because of our defense and defensive rebounding. It's 26 apiece.
Indians a chance grab a lead as we're coming on 2 minutes to play here in this first half. Back and forth we go. Berry. Now Mosley drives right, hangs, floater, good. Tyron Mosley with a nice bucket. I'm not sure halfway through what he even thought what he was going to do, but he got it to go down.
I agree with you, Jeremy. He's looking for someone that has to. Couldn't find anybody, said, well, I'll just shoot it.
Yeah, fortunately for the Indians, it went in as Tigers come up empty on their possession. Deep 3, Cleveland, no good. Steen, though, able to get the rebound, and then loose underneath, picked up by Gentry. He's going to kick it out. Now Berry, I thought he was about to step into an NBA 3. Pulled it back, Cleveland. Now Berry hangs, 12-footer, no good. Steen with the offensive rebound, put back, good. Brian Steen with 4 points now, and it's a 4-point Indians lead, matching their largest. It was 21-17 ICC earlier in the half. Rice. Near side, Lewis for 3, no good. Rebounded by Berry. Under 1 minute to play in the first half. Indians with the lead, with momentum, and with the basketball.
Jeremy, 30-26. Indians up by 4 with the ball. 45 seconds left in the first half.
13 on the shot clock. Mosley right side. Drives, kicks, Berry for three, no good. Rebounded by Mosley. Put back is good. Tyron Mosley coming alive here at the end of the first half. He's got 6. That's the lead for the Indians. 25 to play in the opening half.
Play some solid defense. 18 seconds left in the halftime. Indians up by 6, 32-26.
Shot clock is off. It's Ariel Maddox out front working on Deshaun Berry. Wants a screen. Gets it left side. Drives. Kicks into the corner. Blackman for three. Good. Kylan Blackman with a big-time shot for the Tigers. His 4th three of the night. He's got 16 points, and it's a 3-point Indians lead.
At halftime, and a great half, but you can't lose him. We lost him on that last series. But all in all, great half. Indians up 32-29 at halftime.
We'll take a break. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Welcome back. It's 32-29 Indians on top of the Tigers. Halftime here at the Davis Event Center. Now to the floor for a special presentation.
Regular season and state tournament during this time frame. Earlier this evening, they received their rings for their outstanding achievement. ICC salutes the team and their coaches. The members of the team include Mackenzie Patterson, Madison Burris, Katie Boatner, Hannah Healy, Kara Hayes, Emily Robinson, Madison Jenkins, Abigail Anderson, Katie Rutledge, Emma Short, Pariah Hampton, Brianna Posey, Ivy Watts, Connor Stevens, head coach Andy Kirk, assistant coaches Rick Lawson and Kelly Beth Ernest, and manager Grace Newell. Congratulations, Lady Indians, managers, and coaches for this tremendous accomplishment. Let's give one more round of applause. 2021 ICC Lady Indians state champion.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com.
Ding dong.
Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the... Yummy! Was I dreaming about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tide!
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
Well, Coach, season just around the corner. Talk about the excitement building around the program, the guys, and just getting the season started.
We're really excited. You know, the thing
we're so excited about really is this is one of the most cohesive teams that we've had in a long time, and they just get along. They play hard. They work together really well, and it's just been great coaching these guys. And just whatever we've asked them to do, they've done it, and they give us our best effort. And you just can't knock that at all.
Well, preseason going on right now. Of course, you had some preseason games. You went 4-1 in preseason play, and you played some pretty tough teams as well. So just talk about the preseason.
Yeah, we played 3 games over in Georgia, and it's a really competitive jamboree every year. It's one that we usually choose to go to each year, and we played a couple teams out of Alabama that are very competitive. One was a preseason nationally ranked team, and played those guys really well. Several guys that are high major transfers, Division I transfers. So it was a really good test for us, and it's really good to play them. And the other team from Alabama was really good, kind of an up and coming team that have added some really good players to their program. And then we played a team out of South Carolina that has some major college prospects on it. So it was a real competitive jamboree that we saw some really good things from the jamboree that we were kind of wondering about, but there were some real positive things. And we played over in Alabama this past weekend, and played a team out of Alabama again that's a very competitive team, and they're one of the top teams in the Alabama JUCO League. Last year I think they may have finished 3rd in the league, and so we played them on their home court and played really well, came out really well, and we felt like that we made that progression from the first jamboree to the second jamboree, which you want to, as a coach, be able to progress and see if your guys can bring the corrections along and do that. And then we played a team out of Tennessee that's one of the top programs in Tennessee, year in and year out, and have several major prospects. So it was they were very competitive, and we felt like our guys competed at a high level. And we feel like that's something that we can go move forward and have a very competitive season with that.
Well, Coach, you got a solid core sophomores returning, a great group of incoming freshmen, some transfers in as well. Just if you would, don't have to name them name by name, but just talk about this group as a whole. You already talked about that cohesiveness, and you really feel it when you're around the guys. Mm-hmm. So just talk about the personality of this team and what fans can expect when they take the floor. They're just great guys to be around. I mean, they like to have a good time. We sit down and visit. It can be personable. It can be, just a fun, loving conversation, laughing and cutting up. And, it's a real family knit, I know the cliche, but it is. It's a family knit group. And Coach Bozeman and I sit around and talk about, what a blessing it is to have these guys, and we do. We've got some returners that, unfortunately I wasn't here last year. I had to watch it, land flat on my back, on video, but it was a group that I was excited about being around because I knew those guys coming back were great guys, and Coach Bozeman was just carried away by and impressed with what they did as freshmen last year. And so, we're really excited about them. The freshmen coming in, they've learned, they've picked up, as freshmen do. They have to make that transition. And those guys, through those 5 jamboree games that we talked about, they've really upped it. They've upped their game, still learning, but that's part of it. And, the transfers that we got in,
we're super excited about them. And you never know about transfers because sometimes they can have their own agendas, and they're not folks that you have a prior relationship with. So when you go into a transfer, you're just hoping that chemistry, and they'll be able to gel with the guys that we have here, and the guys that are more local and more in-state guys, and it's been amazing. It's been amazing, and we're pleased. We know that we have some more growth, which, that's what you want as a team. You want to be able to grow day to day. And but I tell you what, it's been a great group to coach, and we look forward to going to battle with them.
Coach, I appreciate your time today, and good luck this season.
Yeah, thank you a lot. God bless you.
Look at this new crazy calzone from those brainiacs at Little Caesars. It's a pepperoni pizza surrounded by a calzone crust. Little Caesars got us again.
Is it more pizza or more calzone?
I don't know. What do you think, Pizza Bot?
Pizza, calzone, both. Confused. Pizza, calzone, both. Tell my wife. Bleep bloop.
Oh, we're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars, the new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza.
Welcome back to the Davis Event Center. Jeremy Kennedy, Jim Ingram with you. It's 32-29, Indians on top as we're just about set for the second half. And Jim, quickly, just kind of, have that stat sheet, couple things that maybe stand out to you.
Yes, sir, Jeremy, and I appreciate that. Field goal percentage, Northeast shooting 35%. We're shooting 40%. We're up five on rebounds, but they're shooting 6 of 11 three-point land. That's why they're in the game right now.
And first possession is a turnover, and then a turnover right back. So the Indians are going to get it back. Cleveland going to pull it out. Yeah, Colin Blackman, we talked about him, 4 of 5 in that first half. He's got 16 points. The rest of his teammates are 2 for 5, or 2 for 6, I beg your pardon. So the Indians certainly got to guard him in the second half. There's an attempt at a thunderous dunk by Mosey, but just couldn't get it to go down. Rice with it the other way. Hangs, no good. His struggles continue, out of bounds. It'll be ICC basketball.
Good job by Rock Robinson. Looked like he's going to get his third foul. He backed off, had a lot of pressure on him. He missed the easy layup. Good job by the Indians.
Starters back on the floor for both teams. Colin Blackman, Ken Lewis, Jalen Rice, Zeke Cook, Josh Mitchell for the Tigers. Fred Cleveland Jr., Tyron Mosley, Hunter Stacy, Walter Hamilton, Rock Robinson for the Indians. And we'll going to be looking at a couple of free throws for Cleveland Jr. And want to remind you, Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy reminds ICC fans when they are ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home, give Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9824. Cleveland Jr. with 6 first half points. Unable to knock the first free throw down.
Jeremy, we're up 32-29. Let's be honest. Colin Blackman has 16 of the 29 points in Northeast. We got to stay on him.
Yeah, he's been the difference for ICC. Cleveland Jr. unable to knock down both of them. 32-28, Tigers over ICC in women's basketball in Boonville at the half. So close one there, close one here. What you would expect between two teams that have good basketball programs and quite frankly don't really care for each other. Left side, Ken Lewis, 3 on its way, good. Lewis with his third 3 of the night, 11 points for him. 7 of 12 are the Tigers from the three-point line. Stacy thought about it. Now Robinson. The Indians a little discombobulated. Hamilton, picked up his dribble. Shot clock is at 10. This is Mosley, who came alive late in that first half. Splits the double team, hangs, lay in, no good. Tipped around, controlled by the Tigers, and that's Ken Lewis. He'll push left side, but Josh Mitchell wasn't expecting it, and it's a turnover that will give the ball back to ICC. 32 apiece with 18:20 to go in the contest.
Northeast has 32 points. Lewis and Blackman have 27 of the 32. We've got to stay on those guards. They're hitting those three-pointers.
Yeah, they've got, in fact, all 7 of those threes we've talked about. You mentioned it. Got to stay on those guys. Cleveland with a nice floater and a kiss off the glass. Fred Cleveland Jr. with 8 and gives the Indians a 2-point advantage. Got to stay in front of Jalen Rice. Right side, up and under. Rice does get that one to drop down. You knew it was only a matter of time before he got his first bucket of the night, and it ties the game at 34. Cleveland for three, no good. Tipped around underneath. Hamilton with the basket. Walter Hamilton with a nice rebound, lays it in, and then there's a violation on the inbound by Jalen Rice, and it turns the basketball over back to the ICC Indians. Jalen Rice is going to check out. It'll be Stephen Gentry who will come in, and he's having a conversation with his head coach, Cord Wright. It's a one-way conversation. I told you,
no doubt.
He's certainly struggled tonight, and one of the better guards in the state, no question, but ICC has bottled him up tonight so far. Inbound, and that one, not a good pass by Cleveland. Stolen away, and the Tigers are going to get into transition. Cook, left side, and a foul is going to be called on Mosley. I think he was just trying to prevent the and one, and then fortunately for the Indians, it did fall off, but that is going to be the third foul on Mosley, first on the Indians in the second half.
You know, you wanted Mosley to back off, but it was just so easy to stick your hand in there real quickly. Made a mistake, couldn't get out of the way.
So Zeke Cook at the line, and first one is good. 4 points for him. Substitution for both teams. Checking in number 5, Hobart Grayson for the Tigers. And number 11, Pearson, in for the Indians, as he will replace Mosley, who has to sit with those 3 fouls at the 17:34 mark. Cook's free throw is good.
Tie ball game, 36 apiece, 17:30 left in the ball game.
Tigers with some backcourt pressure. Cleveland able to slice it and then dish to Hamilton, who just couldn't quite get the and one. Not a very good press applied by the Tigers, and Cleveland able to get the ball down the floor. So Walter Hamilton at the line for 2. And I want to remind you, Tommy Morgan, real estate agent Ricky Murphy, reminds ICC fans when they are ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home, give Tommy Morgan, real estate agent Ricky Murphy, a call at 662-321-9824. Hamilton knocks down the first free throw. 7 points for him. He's been very good on that interior. 8 points for him now. Tigers are really talented and athletic underneath, but the Indians have more than held their own, particularly on the glass. 38-36 Indians on top. 17:15 to go in the game. Cook. Spin move. Good defense. Had it knocked away on the floor. Robinson. And then he's fouled trying to get it up the floor. Terrific man-to-man defense by the Indians, which has been the case all night.
Good job. Hunter Stacy got his hand there, knocked the ball away. Robinson got on the floor, got the ball, forced Northeast to foul.
Indians will inbound it. See if the Tigers go with a trapping press. Cleveland will dribble the Indians across half court. A step back. Oh, he thought about it. Would have been a really tough shot. 15 on the shot clock. Robinson spins. Left hand. Shot rejected out to midcourt. This is going to be, well, I thought Blackman had it for a moment, but ends up being a held ball. Possession arrow will give it to the Tigers. As Jim mentioned in that first half, both teams struggling a bit from the floor. Indians 13 of 33. Tigers 11 of 32. Free throws not good for Northeast, 1 of 4. Indians were 3 of 4. But 2 big stats, obviously turnovers tied at 9, but rebounds +5 for ICC. Got to continue that here in the second half.
Indians up 38-36. Northeast has the ball. 16:30 left in the ball game.
Blackman, shot blocked from the backside. It's loose and out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers. 4 on the shot clock. Blackman complaining. It looked like from here that was all ball. And now we get a substitution. Jamerson Martin, number 1, in for the Indians for the first time tonight. 4 to shoot it for the Tigers. Blackman got to put it up, and they didn't get it off. Good job by the Indians defensively. I don't think Blackman knew there was 4 on the shot clock, so turnover will give it back to ICC.
Good job, good defense. We've said all night, Jeremy, that we have played solid defense and rebounded the ball very well, especially on the defensive end.
Indians got to find some scoring out there right now. It'll be Robinson to inbound it. And we'll see how Martin handles running the point against Gentry. Guarding him in the man-to-man. And that's going to be an offensive foul, illegal screen. And that's going to be the second team foul against ICC, the second personal foul against Walter Hamilton.
Didn't set his place. He just kind of made a pivot, and they'll call that every time.
Yeah, needed to be a little more set to get that screen across. Left side, boy, 3 on its way. That one no good. That's probably not the shot you want if you're the Tigers, says Hobart Grayson, not known for his ability to shoot downtown. The Indians will take that all night long. Trying to get it inside to Hamilton. Drive there by Pearson, and there's just nowhere to go with it. And that's going to be an offensive foul. 3 black jerseys converge in the lane, and really nowhere to go. So 3 team fouls apiece. That's the 3rd foul on Pearson, and that's going to, I believe, get him to the bench as Deshaun Berry heads to the scorer's table. Blackman, left side, will kick it to Lewis for 3. Good. Kid Lewis with his 4th 3 of the night. 14 points for him. The Tigers have hit 8 threes and lead by 1.
Blackman and Lewis with 30 points for the Tigers combined.
Yeah, both with 4 threes apiece. Robinson, left side, drives, shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Indians. Some body contact. Officials allow that to occur, and that will bring Deshaun Berry into the game. He will replace Pearson with those 3 fouls. Near side, Stacy for 3. Shot is short. Underneath, it was corralled for a moment by Robinson. Now loose, and Blackman finally out of it with the Tigers. Left side, shot no good by Gentry. Rebounded underneath by Grayson. His shot no good, and then saved inbounds to Blackman. Blackman, crossover, step back jumper is too strong and rebounded underneath by the Indians.
Blackman finally missed a shot.
Well, the problem for him is that one wasn't a 3. That may have been his issue. Nice crossover, nice dish. Hamilton with the slam. That was all set up by Martin with the and 1 crossover, and the Indians lead by 1.
And Martin told one of their players about it also.
Yes, he did. Let him know about it. Hamilton now with 10. Martin with the biggest assists and the loudest moment for the crowd all night. Cook back the other way, no good. Then loose ball corralled by Blackman. Now the Tigers with an easy lay-in and good as Gentry lays it in. Boy, a break there for the Tigers as the Indians had 2 guys there, didn't corral it, and now Northeast leads.
41-40, 14 minutes left in the ball game. Northeast by 1.
Gentry underneath, Hamilton lays it in. Walter Hamilton with back-to-back buckets because of Martin's back-to-back penetration success. 42-41, back and forth we go, 13:40 to play. And we've got a whistle away from the basketball. It's been intense. I don't think you could say it's been chippy, but it's been intense. And
what's the call? Technical?
Technical foul, it's the call. It's going to send Kylan Blackman to the line.
Might have been a little talking going on. They asked them to stop it, and they continued to talk.
4th team foul. It's going to be on number 1, Jamerson Martin. So Blackman at the line, and free throw, no good. So Blackman's had a great night shooting the ball from downtown, but his misses have come the 2-point line and now the free throw line. Blackman's free throw is good. So we're tied at 42, 17 points for the sophomore out of Oxford. Got a long way to go in this one, but it just feels like every possession is for the game.
The crowd's gotten into it finally. 42-42, Northeast and ICC men, 13:35 left into the ball game.
Fred Cleveland Jr. checks back in for the Indians. Maddox pulls up from the free throw line, shot badly missed, and then knocked away into the hands of Barry. I think if he dribbles another couple of steps or so, he might have had a better look at it. Cleveland drives inside, and we're going to have a foul on R.L. Maddox. And Cleveland basically worked that one. He could have had an easier path to the rim. Instead, drew the foul on Maddox. That's the first on Maddox. Team fourth. We're tied at 4 in that category. It comes into Robinson. Now Cleveland. Well, I thought for a second we were going to have an NBA three. Inside to Steen, nice give and go, hangs, contact, and finally the whistle comes. Good call, but awfully late. And we're going to be looking at 2 free throws for the Indians. It'll be Deshaun Berry at the free throw line. Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy reminds ICC fans when they are ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home, give Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9824. Not a good looking free throw there for Berry, but he'll have another one to give the Indians a lead. And second one is good. So Barry's first point of the night, 43-42, Indians on top. Flare screen to Maddox. Now Cook left side, one-on-one with Steen. To the basket, good strong take, and he got that one to go down. Boy, Zeke Cook is really going to be tough to guard at that spot this year. Good defense by Steen, 7 points for Cook, and the Tigers lead by 1. Cleveland, right side. It's a grab that the officials just simply missed. I thought the foul was basically being called to keep Cleveland from getting to the rim. Now Blackman the other way. Basket and the foul on the block. 19 for Blackman. It's now a 3-point Tigers lead.
A little bit of continuation. I thought it was a good call.
Yeah, I certainly think it certainly wasn't a charge. I can't believe the miss down here on this end. Cleveland just was grabbed from the backside. I thought basically just to keep him from having an easy path to the basket, and all 3 officials missed it. 5 team fouls apiece. That first foul charged to Deshaun Berry. Blackman now with a game-high 20 points, and it gives the Tigers a 47-43 lead as we're nearing the 12-minute mark in this one. Berry, left side. Now to Steen. Boy, good job to clear some space. Ryan Steen with an emphatic bucket. 8 points for him. Lead is 2, but Blackman the other way can't get it to go down. Tigers with the offensive rebound, and that putback is no good, and the Indians can't get the rebound. Now Ken Lewis for 3, and he knocks it down, and that a dagger there for the Indians. 17 points for Lewis. He's got 5 threes. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 11:51 to go in this one. 5-point Indian deficit on the ICC Sports Network.
So when are you going to give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle and the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is Howie Sonic.
11:51 to go in this one. Tigers lead at 50-45. It'll be ICC basketball. Visit iccms.edu/alumni to find out how you can help support Itawamba Community College by joining the ICC Alumni Association.
Jeremy, Northeast has 50 points. 37 come from Blackman and Lewis.
Nice dish inside. Steen couldn't get the lay-in to go. Tigers now in transition. Blackman thought about the step-back three. Good job to get back by ICC. Now Maddox driving left side. Step-back jumper. No good. Really good defense there by Robinson. And the rebound is controlled by Cleveland Jr. Steen and Josh Mitchell one-on-one out front. Now Cleveland fires from three, no good, and rebounded by the Tigers. Kind of a stagnant offensive possession there for ICC. Lewis drives, hangs, floater is good. Boy, Ken Lewis just got that one to go down using every inch of the iron. He's got 19, and to your point, 39 of the 52 by Blackman and Lewis.
And they're up 52-45, and we've done well. Get the ball inside to Steen here. He's made some noise here. I hope we can work it inside to him.
There's a whistle and a foul. Going on in the women's game in Boonville, Northeast leads at 47-44, 1:08 and counting in the third quarter. As that foul charged to Hobart Grayson, his first and team sixth. So essentially the Indians are in the bonus. Next foul, they'll shoot free throws the rest of the way. That could certainly be a factor. Indians were 3 of 4 in the first half from the free throw line. Tigers did not shoot it particularly well. Kind of been a staple of them. It's not being able to shoot free throws great over the years. Mayfield hangs. Now to Steen, just off his hands, and that'll be out of bounds. Kind of danger time here, Jim. Down by 7, 10:22 left. Do you feel like maybe Tigers are trying to pull away here?
They are. We've got to play some good defense. We've been solid all night defensively and defensive rebound, and we're down by 7, which I think equals about their biggest lead of the ball game.
Blackman for three.
And there's the biggest.
Good. 23 points for him. 5 threes for Kylan Blackman, and it is, as Jim mentioned, the largest lead for Northeast at 10, under 10 minutes to play. Cleveland drives inside, hangs, shot is short, but he'll go to the free throw line for 2. And you mentioned it, got to find Kylan Blackman and Ken Lewis, and they're continuing to hurt the Indians in the second half.
They are hurting us.
Well, speaking of hurting, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi is the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Stop by 499 Gloucester Creek Village or give them a call at 662-205-5282 to learn more. Did you like that drop in there?
I like that. Good job.
Got a little thumbs up from Adam Gore, the illustrious producer tonight. Cleveland Jr. with a couple of made free throws. Big there for the Indians. 55-47. Northeast on top. Tigers have the basketball. Maddox. Now Blackman. Pearson checking in. He's got those 3 fouls. Blackman. Now left side. Cook hangs. Shot. Hits the back of the backboard, and it'll be Indians basketball. For a moment, I thought the official was going to bail out Cook with a foul, but Indians have it.
Jeremy, good defense by the Indians. We've got to continue to score here. We're down 55-47. 9:25 left in the ball game.
Cleveland. Now Pearson, a little weave out front. Boy, Mayfield almost lost it. Now tried to cross over and stolen away by Cook, and then Mayfield commits the foul. Well, that just, again, Indians kind of having some trouble in the half court. It's the first on Mayfield and team 6, so both teams essentially in the bonus with 9:13 left. After 3 in Boonville, Indians making a bit of a comeback. It's 47-46 Northeast. So 10 minutes left in that one. Indians only down by 1 at Bonner Arnold Coliseum. Here at the Davis Event Center, it's an 8-point Tiger lead. 9 minutes to go in the game. Maddox underneath to Cook. Nice power drill. I beg your pardon, Josh Mitchell, 15, and he's fouled on the way up. And that'll be the 7th team foul against the Indians. So both teams in the bonus at the 8:58 mark and could come down to free throw shooting. Dallas on Ryan Steen, his first. So Mitchell at the line for two. First one, no good.
Like you said, it could come down to free throw shooting. We are down 55-47, Jeremy, with 9 minutes left in the ball game.
Ken Lewis back in for the Tigers. 19 points on the night for him. Second free throw is good for Mitchell, the Tupelo native, 6'7", 220. First point of the night for him.
He sat several minutes first half, had 2 quick fouls.
Cleveland trying to maneuver around that screen, and now going to be a foul out front, and that's going to be the 8th team foul. It's going to be the third on number 4, Jalen Rice. ICC Wesley Foundation meets Tuesday nights right across the street from us here in the Davis Event Center. Follow them on Instagram at ICC Wesley. First free throw good by Fred Cleveland Jr.
Got him with about 11 points. That's what you got.
11 points. The ICC Baptist Student Union meets Monday nights at 7:07, located across the street from the ICC Student Service Building here in Fulton. Follow them on Twitter at ICCBSU. 2 big free throws made by Cleveland Jr. 7-point deficit for the Indians. 56-49, 8:30 to go in this one. Rice trying to get some space, hangs. Boy, good defense. And then Steen comes down with it, but we've got a held ball. Possession arrow favors the Indians, so it's a stop for ICC as they continue to frustrate the talented Jalen Rice.
We mentioned tonight we played solid defense, I think, on everybody except Blackman and Lewis, and they've made the three-pointers. Got some screens, got some open shots. They're very talented.
9 threes between them. Blackman has 5. Lewis has 4. You mentioned they have 42 of the 56 for Northeast. Indians certainly in this one, though, and a blocking foul is the call, and that's going to be foul number 4 on Jalen Rice.
It's a correct call.
It
looked like he charged, but you got to have space to come down on your feet, and he did not give him any space after he caught the ball.
So Pearson at the line for a 1+1, 19th foul against ICC, so the Indians essentially now in the double bonus could shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way in this one. Certainly feel like that will influence what the Indians want to do in the half court as Pearson gets that one to rattle in. First point of the night for Pearson. And second one is good.
It was a 10-point lead. It's down to 5 here, Jeremy. Let's make a little run.
8:15 to go. Rice is still in the game. I'm a little surprised by that. And he just dribbled it off his knee. It'll be ICC basketball, and he's having a nightmare here in Fulton. And he is now going to check out in favor of R.L. Maddox. Rock Robinson comes back in to replace Mayfield. So the Indians certainly in this thing, down by 5 with 8:05 to go. Cleveland spin move, shot rejected though by Mitchell. Good help side defense, and now the Tigers push in transition. Got to find one of those guys. There it is, Lewis to the rim, shot rejected by Steen. And so now the Indians can push and look in transition.
Jeremy Steen's been solid the last 5 minutes here. A big presence underneath, rebounding and scoring.
Nice back door, but a turnover by Mosley trying to wrap the pass around to Steen.
Too many passes. He had the shot, should have gone up.
So 7:39 left in this one. Back and forth we go. As Jim mentioned, largest lead for Northeast was at 10 a few minutes ago. Indians have cut it in half. Blackman. Pull up, fadeaway jump shot, good. Kylan Blackman, 25 points for him.
He's been magnificent tonight.
And a timeout called by Northeast on the floor. We'll take it with them. 7:25 to go. Indians down by 7 on the ICC Sports Network.
Want to make a good living? Come learn a skill at Max Home. Upholstery trainees start at $15.50 an hour. Our upholsterers average $23 an hour and can make above $28 an hour on production. We're also offering a $500 sign-on bonus to experienced upholsterers. Max Home is hiring for all positions and is willing to train quality people. Max Home makes all their custom-built products in the USA. Join the best, train with the best, be the best. Max Home, Bolton, Mississippi, and Max Home, Sulligent, Alabama.
Age-related macular degeneration is the leading cause of severe vision loss in adults over the age of 50. Symptoms are gradual loss to see objects clearly. Objects appear distorted in shape. Dark or empty areas appear in the center of your vision. In a comprehensive eye exam, your optometrist will perform a variety of tests to determine if you have macular degeneration. For questions or concerns, call Cagle Eye Center in Fulton at 862-EYES, providing professional comprehensive eye care to the people of Itawamba County and the surrounding areas. CagleEyeCenter.com.
7:25 to go in this one. Indians trail 58-51. I want to remind you, Jeff Herron and all the fine folks at the Bank of Okolona is proud to help bring tonight's action your way here on the ICC Sports Network, located at 227 West Main Street. Visit bankofokolona.com for more information. Out of the timeout, step back jumper by Mosley.
We needed that. Cut the 5. By the way, he walked before he shot it, but got away with it.
At least you're objective. You can
trying
be
to
fair.
be honest
yeah,
here.
You can be fair. Blackman with a fadeaway trying to get a foul called, and there's a whistle underneath, and they're gonna give the foul to Mosley, his 4th, and team 8th. Meanwhile, in Boonville, we're tied at 51, 6:25 to go in this one. And in fact, ICC with the basketball trying to take the lead. So good one brewing there, just like here. And it will be Zeke Cook at the line as Moses is going to sit with those 4 fouls. Exactly 7 minutes left in this one. He's got 5 points coming off a terrific season opener in which he had 20. Against Mississippi Delta. Cook can't get the free throw, and we got a whistle underneath. I don't know if this will be a foul or if it's a lane violation. It's going to be a foul, so we're going to go all the way to the other end and have free throws for the Indians.
They called that foul on Josh Mitchell, his 3rd. Steen, who has been very active underneath, need to knock down these free throws. We're down by 5, 58-53, 7 minutes left in the ball game.
Steen with 8 points on the night. Can't get that one to go down, but it's the 10th team foul against Northeast, so double bonus the rest of the way for the Indians. Cagle Eye Center is proud to support ICC basketball and the ICC Sports Network. Next time you need your eyes checked, call Cagle Eye Center at 862-EYES. That's 862-EYES. Second free throw, no good. An empty trip and a missed opportunity for the Indians. 58-53 Tigers. R.L. Maddox driving, kicks into the corner. Lewis for 3, good. Ken Lewis with his 6th 3 of the night. He's got 22, and it's an 8-point lead.
You got to get on them. Those 2 guys have got 47 of their 61 points.
And there's a whistle, and we're going to have a foul on the screen. It'll be Rock Robinson's 3rd, team 9th. So now the Tigers are going to shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way. 6 minutes, 33 seconds left in this one. And you mentioned it. Blackman's got 25. Lewis has 22. Between them, they've hit 10 threes.
Whew.
Maddox out front, right side. Cook, 12-foot jump shot, good. Zeke Cook able to knock it down. He's got 9. The biggest issue right now for the Indians is they're not able to stop dribble penetration on that high ball screen. They've got to either hedge it or don't come out so much and
I agree.
Cut down those driving lanes. The guards have done a good job for the Tigers being able to facilitate to their scorers. Robinson now to Barry. Underneath to Steen. Boy, that's a lot of contact. Robinson open for 3. No good. And tipped out, controlled by Cleveland. Underneath to Barry. Gets Blackman in the air, then he blocks the shot. Loose on the floor. It's going to be a held ball, and possession arrow favors the Tigers.
63-53. Tigers up by 10, 5:42 left in the ball game.
Well, when Barry pumped, it allowed Blackman to recover, and he just went up and made a nice play. So missed opportunity there for ICC. And you mentioned it, you're getting to that point now where we're going to see a little backcourt pressure. When do the Indians try to force the issue a bit? Jalen Rice, the starting point guard for the Tigers, on the bench with 4 fouls. He has scored only once tonight. He's got 2 points. So R.L. Maddox is going to be the guy. Now Lewis again for 3. Good. Ken Lewis. Now tying Kylan Blackman, 25 points apiece. That's the 6th 3 of the night for Lewis.
50 of their 66 points is from those 2 guards.
11 threes combined by both. Timeout ICC. We'll take it with them back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
They say Diet Coke is a mom's drink. Well, you copied her jeans, her spin, her shoes, her scrunchie, and whether you realize it or not, her music. Now, copy her drink. Drink what your mama gave you.
Hey, honey, could you help me with this? Today tastes like staying in. And it never tasted this good.
First American offers online and mobile banking features to make your banking experience easy and safe. Activate or deactivate your debit card as needed, attach images to your transactions, apply travel notices to your account, and make person-to-person payments. You can even set up text alerts to guard against unauthorized spending or just to monitor your account balance. The best part is that you can bank anytime, anywhere. At First American National Bank, get that hometown feel the high-tech touch.
5:18 to go in this one. Indians trail 66-53. On the women's side, Indians leading 57-53 with 4 minutes and 26 seconds left in this one. I want to remind you, Sam's Town Market. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serve some of the best meat and produce around, along with a wide variety of specialty items. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located right in the heart of Manatee. Much needed bucket by ICC comes from Fred Cleveland Jr., 14 for him.
That's an understatement. We had to have that. Cut it to 10, cut it to 11, 6-6-55, 5 minutes left in the ball game.
Now it's got to be go for broke if you're ICC. You may see some traps like this one. And maybe a turnover. Yes, it is. Now to Cleveland. Basket. No, but he will go to the free throw line for 2. Felt like it was going to come, that pressure defense, and it results in a turnover. So 2 free throws coming for Fred Cleveland Jr. Tommy Morgan, real estate agent Ricky Murphy, reminds ICC fans when they are ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home, give Tommy Morgan, real estate agent Ricky Murphy, a call at 662-321-9824. Cleveland Jr. knocks it down. Pearson in for Stacy. Mosley coming back in at the 4:43 mark with those 4 fouls, but Coach Pate really has no choice. Down by 10 with 4:43 to go. Both free throws good for Cleveland Jr. He's got 16 to lead the Indians, and there's a turnover out of bounds. And all of a sudden now, the Indians creeping back in this one. There's a 30-second timeout called by the Tigers. And we will just keep it here. 4:42 left in this one, 66-57. First American National Bank is a proud supporter of their local communities and ICC, with locations serving you from Iuka to Tupelo. Just follow the flag to the First American National Bank location near you.
Jerry, you mentioned it. We were down by 13, and you said we got to start pressuring them. We've done that. We've caused 2 or 3 turnovers. We cut it with 9, and we got the ball here. We'll keep up the pressure, I think, the last 4:45 of the ball game.
Yeah, got to do that. Of course, both teams are going to be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way, so that's going to be a big factor in this one. Indians certainly have plenty of time. You don't have to settle for a bunch of threes. If there's one that's open, certainly that's good, but otherwise, go to the basket, score with the clock stopped, get to the line. That certainly will help the Indians extend this game. Now Tigers going to a 2-3 zone. I think partially just to protect some of the players with fouls. Cleveland for 3, good! First 3 of the night for him, I beg your pardon. He had 1 taken away earlier, 19 points. Now Stacy with the steal, and he lays it in. Hunter Stacy with 8 points. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point game with 4:15 left. Blackman right side, and he's going to be fouled by Stacy about 25 feet from the basket. That will be the 10th team foul against the Indians, so both teams now officially in the double bonus with 4:13 to play.
You call that a foul? He just touched his jersey.
Well,
I thought it was a quick whistle.
We've seen that over the last few years where a lot of the touch fouls get called 20 feet from the basket, but let a lot of contact go at the rim. And that's really at all levels of basketball, as Blackman's first free throw is good, 26 points for him. 5-point Northeast advantage. That foul, by the way, on Hunter Stacy, his first of the night. Josh Mitchell back in for the Tigers.
Cleaning up the floor for us. We appreciate it.
Might as well. Second free throw good. Boy, Blackman having himself quite a night. 27 points. It's a 68-62 Tigers lead coming up on 4 minutes to play. Step back jump shot, no good. And Steen almost had a tip. It's loose underneath, corralled by the Tigers. Up ahead it goes. Cook in transition and fouled. I don't think it was on the shot. I think it was on Cleveland Jr. reaching in. But regardless, it'll be 2 free throws for Northeast. It is going to be a foul on Cleveland, his second. Team 11th, but as I said, once you get to 10, it really doesn't matter up to that point. So Zeke Cook at the line for 2, 3:55 left. First free throw is no good. Visit iccms.edu/alumni to find out how you can help support Itawamba Community College by joining the ICC Alumni Association. Walter Hamilton, number 14, back in for ICC. Second free throw for Cook is good. 10 points for him. Third Tiger in double figures, joining Blackman and Lewis, who have 52 points between them and have hit 11 threes.
We're down by 7, 69-62. 3:40 left in the ball game.
Rock Robinson from downtown. His first 3 of the night. 7 points for him. Ball loose in front of us. Out of bounds. It'll be Indians basketball. ICC's cut it to 4, 69-65. 3:33 to go. And the Indians can make it a one-possession game with a score. The pressure defense has been turned up by the Indians, and it has been successful. Tigers have not handled it well. Stacy for 3, no good. Ball rebounded by the Tigers, tipped around, but then Rock Robinson's got it underneath. Now Stacy. Back inside, had it knocked away and into the hands of Cook. Zeke Cook, right side. Blackman for 3, no good. Tipped around and into Stacy. Boy, kind of hold your breath when Blackman fires one from downtown.
He finally missed a shot.
Finally missed one. His second miss from 3 all night. He's got 6 threes. Step back 3 for Cleveland. Good! Fred Cleveland Jr. with 22 points. His second 3. It's a 1-point game. Timeout on the floor. Replay. Step back 3. Bottoms. We'll take a break. 2:38 to go in this one. We've got a classic at the Davis Event Center. Back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Make the right call with over 400,000 shopping discounts right from the Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking app.
Might be a little while before I get to the bank.
That's an incomplete pass. Let's give it a Renaissance replay. Renaissance Mobile Check Deposit. Make the right call and open an account with Renaissance today.
Welcome back. 2:38 to go in this one. Place electric after the Indians have cut it to 1, Jim. 2:38 left.
You know, Jeremy, about 3 minutes ago, we're down by 13 points. We put the pressure on them, caused some turnovers. We've hit some big threes. Only down 69-68. As you mentioned, 2:38 left in the ball game.
Little Caesars of Fulton, half pepperoni pizza, half cheese stick. Stop by 1405 South Adams Street to check out Little Caesars' new hot and ready slices and sticks. One thing that has certainly changed this one, obviously, Indians have applied a lot of backcourt pressure. Jalen Rice, the starting point guard for the Tigers, is back in. He's going to inbound it, but he's got those 4 fouls. He has not played well tonight, but it's Gentry who will get the Tigers across the timeline. And now Cleveland Jr. going to try some tough defense, and helter-skelter, right side. Cook gets guys up, basket, and the foul. Boy, Zeke Cook able to muscle his way for 2. 12 points for him. Looked like the Indians might get a steal. Instead, the Tigers get an and 1. Foul is going to be on Hamilton, his 3rd. Stacy checks back in for the Indians. Josh Mitchell checks back in for the Tigers. Free throw no good. So 1 possession game, 2:15 to play.
As Jeremy mentioned, 71-68, Northeast up by 3, 2:10 left in the ball game. ICC has the ball.
And a clear out mismatch here. Cleveland on Cook. Got him in the air. And traveling is the call. Boy, good defense by Zeke Cook. Cleveland tried to get him in the air. And it's a turnover back to the Tigers. So they'll inbound right in front of that ICC bench. It'll be Rice to throw it in. Now Gentry. And Gentry able to spin out of it. Transition opportunity for the Tigers. He goes Euro step, and a foul's going to be called on Walter Hamilton. An easy call there. That'll be his 4th. So go ahead.
I'm sorry. 2 minutes left in the ball game. We're down by 3, and they've got 2 free throws here. Northeast does.
Stephen Gentry at the line. First time tonight. Freshman guard out of Cincinnati, Ohio, getting his first taste of the ICC Northeast rivalry. Knocks the first one down. 4-point Tiger lead. Second free throw is good. 2 big free throws there. Makes it a 5-point Northeast lead. 1:50 to play. Cleveland Jr. drives, and he's going to draw the foul. I think we're going to have a free throw shooting contest the rest of the way in this one. As that foul going to be on Gentry, just his first in a game where both teams are in the double bonus. Gentry with only 1 foul for the Tigers. Cleveland Jr. at the line. First one is good.
Having a solid game, really coming up big. Got 23 points leading us tonight.
So Pearson back in along with Steen for the Indians. Kylan Blackman and Ken Lewis back in for the Tigers. Had a feeling those two would be back on the floor pretty soon. 1 possession game if this free throw goes. Cleveland Jr. 24 points to lead the Indians. 73-70, 140 and counting left in this one. Blackman. 1-on-1. Step back, fadeaway jump shot, no good. That's a really good job defensively. And then knocked out of bounds by the Tigers.
Good job by Rob Robinson, who's 6'6", got some height on him, stayed on the floor with him, made him take a tough shot. Good defense by the Indians.
Yeah, that right there, I think if you're Coach Pate, you'll live with that. Tough, contested, fadeaway jump shot. So now the Indians don't have to put one up from 3. Certainly a basket, all they need. Stacy drives right side, shot rejected, and that one is off Cleveland Jr., out of bounds. What a nice play there by Gentry as Cleveland just stepped back, knew it was going to be off of the Tigers, but Gentry with some nice hustle gives it back to Northeast. Mosley back in number 10 for ICC with those 4 fouls. Blackman trying to get it in. Now Gentry in trouble in the backcourt, and a whistle and a foul bails him out. It's going to be on Rock Robinson, but boy, I thought that was more of a held ball than anything else. 4th foul on Robinson, 2 free throws for Gentry.
It would have been the 5th on Mosley, and I wasn't sure who they going to call it on.
Yeah, Gentry should have given the ball up to Blackman. First one is good.
Gentry looks calm. He's come in this game late and knocked down 3 straight free throws.
He has. I mentioned the freshman. Second free throw is good. 6 points for Gentry, 75-70. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him. 1:06 to play. Tigers by 5. This is ICC basketball on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
1:06 left in this one, 75-70 Tigers on top. The ICC Westlake Foundation meets Tuesday nights right across the street from us here in the Davis Event Center. Follow them on Instagram at ICC Wesley. Also, the ICC BSU meets Monday nights at 7:07, located across the street from the Student Service Building here in Fulton. Follow them on Twitter at ICC BSU. Cleveland Jr. out front. Good defense by Gentry. Can't get free. Got to move the ball. Robinson now down the lane. Nice job to avoid contact, basket, and the foul. Avoided the charge, and Rock Robinson's got a chance to make this a 2-point game. Exactly 45 seconds left in this one. 9 points for Robinson, and just a big mistake there by Josh Mitchell, picking up his 4th. And he's going to come sit on the bench next to Cord Wright as Zeke Cook checks back in. Robinson's free throw, no good. There's 14 seconds difference between the game clock and shot clocks. The Indians are not going to foul here.
Northeast has the ball with a 3-point lead. 30 seconds left in the ball game.
So you figure Lewis, Blackman, one of those two is going to get the ball. Boy, trap right there and a foul. Boy, the idea to trap right there was a good one, and Gentry just, again, somehow draws a foul, and he's going to be at the line for 2.
Let me jinx him. He's hit his last 4 free throws. Maybe he'll miss it.
Well, I really like that trap by the Indians out there. It was not a good decision to hand the ball off that far from the basket. Gentry, there you go, missed his first one. Stacy going to check back in for the Indians. Says Pearson, with his 4 fouls, will sit on the bench. And now Hobart Grayson will come in for the Tigers. As Ken Lewis is going to sit. Offense, defense substitutions both teams have been going to. Looks like the ICC women are going to win in Boonville as Gentry knocked that one down. 7 points for him, 4-point game. Indians got to go. Get to the rim. Cleveland Jr. hangs. Floater, no good, but draws the foul. Really like that decision there by Cleveland Jr. Get to the line, score with the clock stopped, set up your press.
You know, he's only 5'10", 160 pounds, but he is physical. He's not afraid. Very, very good ball player.
Sophomore out of Chicago, Illinois, Leo Catholic High School. First one is good. 25 points for him on the night.
And there's no telling how many in the second half.
Yeah, he's done a good job, certainly getting the Indians back in it and keeping them in it. Second free throw, short, but he gets his own miss, so the Indians could tie with a 3. And, boy, contact, no foul. They're going to say Tiger basketball as he was trying to get the ball out. Gentry was there. The official let it play on, and Now we've got potentially a steal on the inbound, and they're going to say held ball. Possession arrow favors the Indians. 11.7 left in this one, so the Indians have a chance to tie with a 3 here.
Jeremy, they're letting them be physical this last minute of the ball game.
Yes, they have, and looks like Coach Payton, I think, maybe wants a timeout. And we'll step aside quickly. Back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Everyone has a unique story to tell. Maybe your story has you performing your new song in front of a crowd, getting to play your favorite sport, or enjoying a horseback ride in the country. At Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, our group of skilled surgeons understand your need to continue your story. That is why we are the preferred choice for orthopedic care. Thank you for choosing us. Our story is you. Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi.
11.7 left here at the Davis Event Center. You see the score. Tigers up by 3. Indians have the basketball and will inbound towards the bottom of your screen, right in front of the ICC cheerleaders. It'll be Cleveland Jr., Mosley, Steen, Rock Robinson, and Stacy on the floor for the Indians. We'll see if the Indians go with the 3. Well, they got to go now. Cleveland Jr. gets it to Robinson. He's going to fire from 3. No good. Ball tipped around. Robinson will fire again. Good! He got it! He got it! Right before the buzzer. We're tied at 76, and we've got free basketball at the Davis Event Center.
It was great defense by Northeast. He just shot a yo-yo. He put it back behind his head and just threw it up.
Rock Robinson from way downtown. We're going to play a free 5. You see on the replay, got a good look there, didn't get it, and then credit to Stacy for tipping it out, and then the up and under goes right down.
Unbelievable.
And we're tied at 76. Can you stand 5 more minutes of this?
Yeah, I'm telling you. And maybe we got a little momentum. We're down by 13 with about 5 minutes to go. Now we tied it going overtime.
Yeah, all the momentum in the world with the homestanding ICC Indians. What I thought there when Robinson's first 3 missed, and it looked pretty bleak. Tigers were in position, it seemed, to grab the rebound, but Hunter Stacy able to get a hand on it, tip it out, and then Robinson's prayer answered.
Jeremy, let me make a few comments here. A little bit concerned on the fouls. Jalen Rice has 4 for Northeast. Josh Mitchell has 4. But for the Indians, Walter Hamilton has 4. Rock Robinson just hit the big 3, has 4. And Mosley has 4. We've got to be careful in the foul area.
Yeah, that's something. Obviously, both teams in the double bonus. Actually, I said there's 0.4, so they actually stopped it. So 0.4. So as long as the Indians don't foul, this one, I mean, Northeast can catch and shoot, but basically as long as the Indians don't foul, we're going to go to overtime.
Yeah, do not foul. That's out of bounds. Now we can shoot it.
Threw that out of bounds, and now ICC can inbound underneath.
No time should have gone off. It hit out of bounds.
Yeah, they're going to go over there and I think get the clocks in. Boy, Cord Wright is so frustrated with his team. Took off his jacket, threw it on the floor. He knows now ICC's got a chance. And, of course, the Indians can catch and shoot. Inbound underneath. Got to catch it, get it off. Steen underneath, Mosley underneath, and Robinson certainly have the size. I'd be surprised if this one goes out at all. But Zeke Cook right now on Steen. And Jalen Rice on Mosley at the top of the key. It'll be Cleveland Jr. who will throw it in, and Stephen Gentry will guard the inbound. The Indians can win it with a bucket here. 0.4, time to catch and shoot. And now we've got a timeout. We're going to take a quick break. Back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Ooh, fumble. Let's give her a Renaissance replay. Make the right call with Renaissance and get cell phone protection with Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking. Sign up today.
$5 for my own money?
That's a bad call. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking with ATM refunds today.
.4 left in this one. ICC wins it 72-66 on the women's side in Boonville, trying to get an improbable win here. Rock Robinson hit a 3 with .4 left to tie it. Northeast turned it over on the out of bounds. Indians trying to win it right here. Cleveland Junior will throw it in. .4 left. And now we're going to get another timeout. Coach Wright's going to exhaust his timeouts here in this one just to make sure they get to overtime. Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works is proud to sponsor ICC Athletics and a proud supporter of Itawamba Community College. ICC and Coke, now that's a winning combination. Trying to find a winning combination in dramatic fashion here
I
late.
agree. Let's find a way here at .4.
Well, you feel like Steen, who's out there, may be a guy to go to. You and I were talking during the commercial break. Back early in the beginning of this game, the Indians were able to get some buckets underneath on some of those out-of-bounds plays. Northeast didn't defend it well. Maybe one of those comes to fruition here.
I hope you're right, Jerry. What a great comeback. Let's let people know we were down by 13 points with about 5 minutes left in this ball game. We've made a great comeback. It's now 76 apiece. 0.4 seconds left in the ball game. ICC has the ball.
It will once again be Cleveland Junior inbounding it. Tigers are going to go with Josh Mitchell to guard the inbound. He's 6'7". Here we go. Tipped up, and Rock Robinson catches it, and air ball. I'm not sure that would have counted, but regardless, at least it was an open look. In worst case scenario, we're going to overtime.
No doubt. We've made a good comeback. Got another, as you mentioned, 5 minutes of free basketball.
We'll take a break, catch our breath, and come back with a free 5 here in Fulton. We're back after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Hey Indian fans, I'm Ricky Murphy, real estate agent, Tommy Morgan Realtors, and I'm also a proud alumni of the All-American Marching Band. Itawamba Community College was my home for 2 years, and where you decide to make your home will be one of the most important decisions of your life. Whether you're looking to create a plan to buy your first home, or if you're ready today to make a move into your forever home, give me a call or send me a message so we can discuss your next move. And from my family, Roll Tide!
Overtime here at the Davis Event Center in Fulton. Jeremy Kennedy, Jim Ingram with you as we're about to get 5 minutes of good basketball between the Indians and the Tigers, and you wouldn't want it any other way when these two get together. It'll be Steen who will jump for the Indians, Cook to jump for the Tigers, and Northeast will win the tip and have the first possession. It'll be Gentry, Blackman, Rice, Cook, and Lewis for the Tigers. It'll be Steen, Mosley, Stacy, Robinson, and Cleveland Jr. for the Indians. And right away they go into Zeke Cook, and he's got a turnaround jumper, 14 points for him. Tigers strike first in the extra session. Mosley, one-on-one, spins, hangs, shot, no good. Underneath, though, Steen's got it and lays it back in. Ryan Steen with 10 points. Tied at 78. Fourth Indian in double figures, led by Fred Cleveland Jr. with 25 points. Gentry, right side, had it knocked away into the hands of Robinson. Boy, had a chance to get it up the floor to Mosley, but Robinson didn't see him. So the Indians a chance to grab the lead. Cleveland Jr. for 3. Good.
He's feeling it.
Fred Cleveland Jr., 28 points tonight. That is his third 3, and the Indians lead it 81-78.
I think Fred Cleveland had about 8 points at halftime.
Yeah, he has come alive here in the second half and obviously hit that big 3 there. Blackman for 3. Good. Speaking of coming alive, Kylan Blackman, how about 7 threes tonight? He's got 30 points, and we're tied at 81. 3.5 to go in OT. A classic here at the Davis Event Center. Early season basketball. Cleveland Jr. hangs in the lane. No good. Rebounded by Cook. And the Tigers are going to push ahead. Here comes Blackman in transition, taking on 3 jerseys. But Cook gets the rebound and lays it in. Zeke Cook with 16. That's because of the pressure by Blackman to push up the floor. And we're going to have a stoppage in play. 3:04 left in overtime. 83-81. Tigers on top. Stacy with it. Now Robinson going to weave out front by the Indians. Tigers just going to switch everything. And Mosley, well, they're going to say a foul on the floor. I thought it was dangerously close to traveling. The officials say the contact came before the travel, so Mosley's going to be at the line for 2. Foul is on Gentry, his second.
83-81, Tigers up by 2. 2:46 left here in the first overtime.
Beg your pardon, his third on Gentry as Rock Robinson checks out. Pearson with 4 fouls comes in for ICC. Mosley, 5 points tonight after a 20-point performance in the season opener at Mississippi Delta. Still plenty of time left in this one for both teams. Second one no good, 83-82 Northeast. Gentry working on Cleveland Jr., what could match up with Blackman and Mosley. Lewis on the curl. Now Rice got his man in the air, and that's going to be 5 on Pearson. Boy, Jalen Rice, as I mentioned, has had a really tough night tonight. 2 points in foul trouble, turned the basketball over, but he's got a chance to go to the line and give his team a 3-point lead, and that was a smart play to get Pearson off his feet, and he will indeed come out of the contest fouling out on the night. Pearson will finish with 2 points. Jalen Rice, the guard out of Madison, able to knock the first one down. Rice, a COVID freshman, 6'2", 185, Madison Central product. So Stacy back in for the Indians. Second free throw is good. So Rice knocks them both down. 85-82 Tigers, 2:20 and counting left in this one.
Jeremy, we need to answer here. We're down by 3, 2:20 she mentioned the counting. ICC has the ball. 85-82, we're in overtime.
Cleveland left side, going to fire a deep 3, no good. Boy, that one maybe a little too deep for Cleveland there, and rebounded by Blackman. Tigers will pull it out. Gentry, nice dump inside to Cook, and he's fouled going up. Hesitated a bit and actually helped the Indians recover, but the foul called anyway. And that's going to be 5 on Robinson. So Coach Pate going to have to reach a little deeper into his bench, and he's going to go with Deshaun Berry. So Robinson will exit with 12 points. Of course, 2 threes, including the biggest shot of the night that brought us to this point. But now he's going to have to lean on his teammates to get the W. Cook at the line for 2. First one rims out. Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy reminds ICC fans when they are ready to step to the line and make a move to your dream home, give Tommy Morgan real estate agent Ricky Murphy a call at 662-321-9824. Second one is good.
Cook's had a solid game, got 17 points tonight.
Gives the Tigers a 2-possession lead, 86-82, 150 and counting left in overtime. Steen with it out front, good defense by Cook, and we got a foul out front. That's going to be called on Zeke Cook. That'll be his third. And Brian Steen at the line for 2. 10 points on the night. Boys, free throw line has not been kind to Steen. Some bad misses for him. But makes this one, it's a 1-possession game. 1 minute, 41 seconds left in the contest. Second one, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. It'll be ICC basketball.
Great effort by Deshaun Berry to keep that ball alive. We got the ball back. We're down by 4, minute 40 left in the ball game.
Brian Steen will check out. Walter Hamilton back in for the Indians, number 14. And then you're also going to get Radshawn Gentry who will come in. Indians got to get it in. Underneath it goes to Mosley. Shot rejected. Hamilton's put back, no good. Then tipped out and controlled by Cleveland Jr. So a couple of chances at easy looks for ICC go awry, but the Indians get it back. Cleveland kicks out Mosley for three, no good, and a nice rebound by Zeke Cook of the Tigers. Boy, that was a wide open look, and Mosley just couldn't get it to go down.
Got to play good defense. Northeast has the ball and a 4-point lead. 1:10 left in overtime.
Gentry, backdoor Blackman, lays it in. Good. Kylan Blackman, 32 points. That's set up by Stephen Gentry, and it's a 6-point Tiger lead. Under a minute to go now. Mosley. Now to Cleveland Jr. He's got to go. Goes to the lane. Hangs. Floater. Good. And the foul. 30 points for Cleveland Jr. And somehow, some way, got that floater to fall.
We were reeling also. They'd had about 6 straight points. Clock's going down all the way down to 50 seconds. Big time shot.
Can make this a one-possession game again. 49.1 left, so 19.1 seconds, the difference between the game clock and the shot clock. And because that made free throw occurred, Indians do not have to foul. Gentry going to move up the floor. Oh, a nice dish to Cook. Got his man in the air. Got a shot rejected, but it comes down. It'll be ICC basketball. Less than 40 seconds left.
Good job by ICC. I thought they might have walked there, got away with it, but we got a good rebound.
29 seconds. Indians down by 3. 11 seconds, the difference between the game clock and the shot clock. Deep three by Cleveland, no good. Rebounded by Jalen Rice. Now to Ken Lewis, and he is fouled with 17.1 left in this one. Boy, there have been some deep threes shot by Fred Cleveland Jr., and that one just a bit short.
And you can't blame him.
No.
He's got a lot of points tonight. He's carried ICC in the last, basically this entire overtime.
Ken Lewis will be at the line shooting 25 points for him. He and Kylan Blackman have been the difference tonight for the Tigers. And first free throw is good. So that makes it a 2-possession game with 17.1. Second one rattles home. 27 points. 90-85. As Hobart Grayson will come in for the Tigers. And it comes to Cleveland Jr. Don't necessarily have to have a three. Boy, a lot of contact. That's going to be a travel. A little bit of contact. Thought he got bumped a bit, but that wasn't called. And once he went to the ground, you knew there was going to be a traveling call. So 11 seconds exactly. Indians are going to have to foul immediately after the ball is inbounded. And now Mayshawn Berry is going to check in for Rodsean Gentry. Offense for defense substitution. Blackman will throw it in. He'll be guarded by Mosley. Indians need a steal. Certainly use the 5-second call. And it comes to Jalen Rice, and he's fouled with 9.4 by Berry. So Jalen Rice with 4 points heads to the line, connected on both of his free throws his last trip there. And Indians are now going to have some help. Need a couple of missed free throws by Rice, and then to get the ball down the floor and a bucket in a hurry. First free throw, no good. That's a start. Grayson back in, offense for defense for both teams. As Stacy back in for Berry. Stacy, a good three-point shooter. The Indians certainly need one right now. Second free throw is no good. Rebounded by Godfrey. He's got to get it up the floor. Gentry, I beg your pardon. It's tipped into the hands of Gentry. And Gentry is going to dribble around and run this clock out. And that's going to do it. The Northeast Tigers come into the Davis Event Center and survive, winning it 90-85 over the ICC Indians. As the Tigers improve to 2-0 on the year, ICC drops to 1-1. As we will take a break, enter our post-game show. We'll wrap everything up from the Davis Event Center after this on the ICC Sports Network.
Playing on tour takes years of dedication, hours of practice, focused precision, and nerves of steel. That's how you become great at the game, but not how you should bank. That's why Allie Ewing chose Renaissance Bank. Their easy-to-use app makes banking a breeze, no matter where she is. Renaissance Bank, understanding you.
In Searcy, Arkansas, a young man says I love you for the first time, but his girlfriend doesn't quite hear. In Franklin, Tennessee, a boy encounters his first pickle. And in Kyle, Texas, after a mission for tots, cousins realize they're a long way from Kyle, Texas. One day, many people, millions of orders. This is how we Sonic.
Ever since we opened our doors in 1964, Davis Ford in Fulton has been committed to providing the highest level of customer service and customer satisfaction. That level of commitment is shown in our 18 Ford President's Awards for overall customer experience. Whether you're looking for a tune-up, a trade-in, or a new F-150, the team at Davis Ford is here to serve you. Come see us today in Fulton. Call us at 662-862-3711 or visit us online at davisfordsales.com. Davis Ford, small-town dealership, small-town prices.
Get a free extra most bestest pizza right now at littlecaesars.com. Ding dong. Order $15 or more for delivery and get a free extra most bestest pizza. Use code EXTRA PIZZA at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza. Little Caesars new crazy calzone, julienne pepperoni. It's so tasty. Garlic white sauce. Here comes the bite. Here comes the...
Yummy!
The dream about the crazy calzone again?
You also said some weird things about giraffes.
We're not Big Pizza, we're Little Caesars. The new crazy calzone for $8.49.
Pizza, pizza. So when are you gonna give me back for the pizza?
Oh, personal foul. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make a successful handoff when you transfer funds to friends and family with Zelle in the Renaissance mobile app. Let's give him a Renaissance replay. Make the right call for 24/7 roadside assistance and sign up for Renaissance Rewards Extra Checking today.
Welcome back to the Davis Event Center one final time. Jeremy Kennedy, Jim Ingram with you, where the Northeast Tigers have won over the ICC Indians by a score of 90-85. These replays are being brought to you by our friends at Little Caesars in Fulton. Next time you're looking for something hot and ready, look no further than Little Caesars, located at 1405 South Adams Street in Fulton. One of their new calzones sounds really good right about now, and yes, it does. After a long game, an exciting game, and Jim, unfortunately, the Indians, despite coming back from 13 down, getting that big shot to get it in overtime, just came up a little bit short in OT.
No doubt about it. And give Blackman and Lewis a lot of credit. We mentioned they scored 90 points tonight. Those two gentlemen had 60 of the 90 points and just were hitting threes everywhere, played an outstanding game. I'm looking at the stats right now, Jeremy. Northeast stepped it up second half. They shot 49% total for the field, where they were shooting like 36%, I think, in the first half. We shot a good 40% from the field, but mentioned their three-point shooting.
Yeah, their three-point shooting was something unbelievable, 13-21 on the night from downtown. This game recap being brought to you by Sam's Town Market. Sam Ferris and the rest of the crew at Sam's Town Market proudly serve some of the best meat and produce around the Northeast Mississippi area, along with a wide variety of specialty items. Stop by and visit Sam's Town Market, located at 3325 North Highway 371, right in the heart of Manatee. You mentioned it. The three-point shooting of Blackman and Lewis, that really was the biggest difference. Indians did a good job on the glass, but just unfortunately late, I think maybe ran out of gas, having to use so much energy coming back from being 13 points down.
No doubt about it. They made a great run. They're 13 down, tied it up going into the extra period, and Northeast just put the pressure on, kept hitting threes. And give them credit. Northeast is a good basketball team. We think ICC is a good basketball team. It's early in the year, just the second game of the year. They played, both teams played extremely well, but give Northeast credit, found a way to win in overtime, 90-85. But good things in the future for ICC men. They look good, and, of course, our women won again tonight. They're 2-0.
Yeah, women winning in Booneville. Time now to bring you a look at the Sonic stats and start of the game. Fans, don't forget to download the Sonic app to great specials not offered to the general public. So many great savings, we can't name them all. Melissa Dunn and all the fine folks at Sonic are happy to sponsor ICC Athletics here on the ICC Sports Network. And, Jim, you mentioned some of those stats. We'll talk about a couple of them. You mentioned Tigers were 18 of 37 from the floor in the second half, 7 of 10 from 3 in the second half, after being 6 of 11 from 3 in the first half. Much better from the free throw line in the second half. They got to the line 27 times in the second half and overtime. Tigers shot 42% from the floor, 62% from 3, 62% from the free throw line. They turned it over 22 times, grabbed 47 rebounds for the Indians, shooting 40% from the floor in the second half, 5 of 14 from the three-point line. Unfortunately, that big free throw statistic going to hurt them. 16 of 26 from the free throw line, 61% for the game. Indians shot 40% from the floor, 33% from the three-point line, 63% from the free throw line. Also 22 turnovers for the Indians and 47 rebounds. So that big rebound advantage the Indians had in the first half wiped away a bit in the second half, and that went a long way to getting the Tigers that big lead.
Well, Jeremy, you just mentioned they shot 62% from three-point land. That's the ball game right there. That's where they won the game. 62% three-point land.
So the Tigers get a win 90-85 here in Fulton. On the women's side, though, ICC comes away with a 72-66 win in Booneville to move to 2-0 on the year. We would like to thank tonight's sponsors: Renaissance Bank, Davis Ford, Sonic of Fulton, Tupelo Coca-Cola Bottling Works, Little Caesars, the Orthopedic Institute of North Mississippi, First American National Bank, Cagle Eye Center, the Bank of Okolona, the ICC Foundation and Alumni Association, the ICC BSU, Tommy Morgan Real Estate Agent Ricky Murphy, Max Home, Sam's Town Market, and the ICC Wesley Foundation. We invite you back to the Davis Event Center on Monday, November 8th, as your Lady Indians face Holmes at 5:30 p.m. If you can't make it to Fulton, the game will be available on letsgoicctv.com, the red channel, with the Davis Ford pregame show starting 10 minutes before the First American National Bank opening tip. Remember, for updates on all 11 of ICC's intercollegiate athletic programs, visit letsgoicc.com and follow Let's Go ICC on your favorite social media platform. Your Indians drop a close one here at home, 90-85 to the Northeast Tigers. For Jim Ingram, Raphael Henry, C.J. Adams, Adam Gore, and Will Simmons, I'm Jeremy Kennedy saying good night from Fulton and Roll Tribe.
Why settle for a checking account that just holds your money? Renaissance Rewards Extra gives you so much more. Like savings at more than 400,000 retailers, 24/7 roadside assistance, a cell phone protection plan worth up to $400, $25 in ATM fee refunds per monthly cycle, and a great interest rate when you meet 3 easy qualifications. Get extra today at rewardsextra.com. Renaissance Bank, understanding you. Member FDIC.
Here, you can be your best. The best train here. Learn here. Succeed here. Perform here. Win here. Thrive here. Itawamba Community College. The best start here.